Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Farmer Jolly and this is our Let's Play series on Moss Valley. Now, hopefully we'll be back on Court Farm this time next week. We were going to try and get back on it today, but the forage contracts that we've taken out are taking a lot longer than we were hoping for. The workers we've got just keep crashing into the gates. So we are still not even halfway through that big field. I've not managed to give it enough time to get a load of those contracts done. So hopefully I'll have a bit more time this week and we'll be able to get back on it, like I say, in a week's time. But for now we're back on Moss Valley and we've nearly finished ploughing this field. And we're probably nearly halfway harvesting the biggest field. And we've made the decision to plant canola in the third field that was finished, I think, in the last episode or the episode before. So it's all systems go. We've got one tractor ploughing, one tractor standing by to with the trailer, the harvester running, and one tractor seeding. And then this is going to get swapped over. I will check and just see if there's any contracts that need to be done with the plough. But if not, this tractor is going to get swapped over and get ready to go with the roller. Because we do need to roll the field once it's done. So let's just jump it in. You can see you've got the workers going in field 32 and 33. So let's just have a quick look at the contracts menu. Oops, where is it? There we go. So lots of baling. We would have taken a baling contract out. That's not a bad price. Field 35. Might look at that. We would lease their equipment. But we do a lot of baling. It seems. I say we do a lot. We don't do a lot. That's an old tractor. But when we do, they just seem to take forever. There's some fertilising. There's a forage. Might be nice doing a forage one. Harvesting. Ploughing. There is a ploughing field. Field 15. Where's that in relation to where we are? So we're field 28. That's actually not too far away. Yeah, we might as well take that out. It's another 4,000. So let's accept that contract and then go right back to the top and check it did let me accept that contract. Yes. Okay. So let's get this over to field 15. Let's pull the HUD up, otherwise we're going to get lost. Even though it's just going down the road. It's a jumping cab. Those white lines are because I've been using the vehicle control add-on. There we go, they disappear now. Right, field 15. Let's open this gate. Get the tractor in. We need to know the width of the plough. I can't remember if the plough is owned. Yes, it is. So let's have a quick look. So the plough is 9 meters. So we can pull up this and might as well make it smooth. And set the worker off on that. So that worker is on their way, which is good, and it shouldn't take them too long. It's meant to be about 10 minutes in the if you look at the bottom centre of my screen, it says it's going to take the worker 10 minutes 30 seconds. So we've got a bit of time. So what we can do is this is making good progress. Still going to have a lot to do, but it seems to be doing quite a bit. It's going to do the headlands last, but we do need to unload the combine. So let's try and carefully reverse down this lane again. Got to be nearly the end now, haven't I? That was close. I might have just nudged it. Yeah, I did nudge it. That's a shame. Oh, so close. Try not to run over anything else. So we have to go down the last row. There you go. Yeah, so we've nearly done half of this field. This is a massive field. Well, I forget how big it actually is. I think it's over 11 acres. It's a massive starting field. I probably could have made life easier for myself and purchased a bigger combine, because we purchased this combine. This wasn't one that was given to us to start the game. We chose it, but not to worry. It's serving us well, and as I said in the last episode, I don't think we'd want any bigger, because we'd struggle too much with the smaller fields, I think, anyway. So, yeah, as just seen the top of the screen, the worker in field 15's already done 50% of that contract. That's ridiculous. I am really tempted with taking out a forage contract, or the baling contract for that matter. Take out a couple of baling contracts. We'll have a proper look. If there's some for hay, that they might be a bit faster, because we don't have to wrap them. Oh no, sorry, silage will be faster, I think, because we don't have to run the tedder over them, so we can potentially use less equipment. So we'll have a look. Be nice to get some more money in while all of our tractors are busy with harvest. So let's just pull in here, put the reversing camera on, crash into the tree. Try that again. Don't crash into the tree. So is that a pigsty then? Because it just gave me an unload trigger for the canola, but I'm pretty sure only the pigs can eat canola. I'm really making a mess of reversing this. Right. That's better. Smaller movements. There we go. Let's have a quick look. Let's pull up the contract HUD again. How are our animals looking? Yeah, they're fine. We do need to start selling them. We've got £14 there, £14 there. We'll try and get the productivity and the health back up. But we do have another chicken coop we could use. So let's have a look. That is silage. We want one that's really high paying, ideally. That side, I think this can drop into windrow. So let's Westfield 35. Let's have a quick look. 35. Where are you? It's this one here. See, we did Bailey not that long ago. Watch the game save. We always seem to do baling and fertilising. What about forage? That's field 19. That's quite big. And field 70. They're just absolutely massive contracts. Have we got anything that needs to be sold just yet? No. January, November. Eggs in November. What month are we in at the moment? August. Oh, we've got ages. I think what we'll do is crash to start off with. No, I think we'll just stick with this worker for a bit. I will just stop the tractor and just check how this is doing. Yeah, that's okay. Because it's quite low on its fuel, so we just need to be mindful that we're going to need to refill as soon as it gets back. And how are you looking? Yeah, it's probably on the wrong tractor. I think it's struggling a little bit on the hills, but it's doing alright. So I think this is going to be the last down row on this, or the last row, sorry, before we've finished half the field, and then it will go back and do the others. And this is low on the fuel as well. So what we need to do is, once this hits 100% full, we're going to need the Kubota. So let's find that here. Start the engine and get this positioned as well. Probably would be useful to close the back up. There we go. Don't need that open. So let's jump into the cab. It's very heavy, this trailer, but it's doing the job brilliantly. For those of you that didn't see a few episodes ago, the reason we've got this Kubota is because we ran out of fuel at the start of harvest, which really isn't ideal. I mean, running out of fuel at any time isn't good, but let alone when you're in the middle of harvest, or even on the first field as well. So we were going to buy a second trailer, but we didn't. We bought this instead because it allows us to actually go and refuel the combine. That was close. That could have gone really wrong. It's the only problem. We're having it on such a small machine, it likes to spin. Can you stop for me? You're not going to, are you? No, you're not unloading into me. And now, because we're going on a slight hill, we are stuck at 2 miles an hour. So we'll just park this here for a second and jump back into the combine. So the combine's at 57%. It's saying this worker has finished, but you've missed bits. So where's the biggest bit that needs to be done? I'm assuming down here by the gate. Yep. So we'll just tidy this up, get this to 100%. We might have to go to the other corner as well, but hopefully we won't need to. No, that's fine. You know what? For the sake of doing the job properly, we're here. We might as well just finish it off. So we'll get this done, collect the contract money, and run back to the farm and get this ready with the roller. There we go, that'll be fine. So let's jump in here. Where's the contract? All the way back to the top. There we go. So let's collect the money. There we go. I'm just hoping we can get this that final field finished before it's the next month, because I don't know when it withers. I don't think it withers just yet, but I'm not too sure. So we're going to race back to the yard and desperately get some fuel in this tractor, and hopefully the combine will be nearly full, or full, and yeah, we'll put it into a bit of a time lapse and try and get a lot more of that field done. I think we're probably going to do different crops in each field again, so we won't go and plant canola just yet. I think we'll probably wait. We might do corn, but we'll probably end up putting wheat back in that small field, just so we've always got enough for the chickens. So yeah, I'll put this into a time lapse, and I'll see you when we've got a fair amount of this field finished. So I will see you in a bit. Ooh. Welcome back from that short break. As you can see, the combine is nearly finished. We've put the trailer away and put the fent onto the plough. This worker, let's have a quick look, what does it say? 3.5 minutes and this field will be finally finished. So yeah, we put the fent onto the plough. The massey is nearly finished as well. If I just bring the camera around, you can see we've got the doits over there in the background doing the rolling. And yeah, so there's not much more that I think we're going to do in this episode. It's getting a bit late. It's 5:10. So you can see the sun's starting to go down. We've got the shadow on the combine. It's getting a bit darker. So what we're going to do is we'll obviously get both this field and harvested, and the Massey will finish seeding. We're going to then, we've actually got the skid steer connected to the massive trailer. We're going to pull the trailer out, or drop the header off, pull the trailer out, unload into the trailer, push the trailer back in with the skid steer and unload it, clean the header, the combine, the Massey, the seeder, put all that away, and obviously get the worker set off in this field with ploughing. And hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to move on into the next month. It's been a busy harvest. I nearly went to push the button to change lanes, but there's a worker doing it. I don't need to do that. But yeah, it's been a busy time, but we're nearly there. The end is in sight. Then we can always look at potentially taking out some other contracts, whether that's harvesting or anything else like that. So yeah, not going to be another full load unfortunately in this hopper, but it's taken quite a long time. We will, before we finish the episode, just have a quick look and see how much crop we've got, and then if we were to sell everything including all the wheat, which I think is unlikely because of the chickens, how much we'd get for each crop if we sell it at the right price. I think we can do that potentially, or if not, it would be how much we'd get right now. But we'll get this field finished, which is going to be 30 seconds, which it's lovely to see that we've nearly finished. I know the worker's been doing most of it, but it's been a long time getting this field done, so it would be a relief to see. Not a relief, because that means harvest's over. It's disappointing that harvest's over, but it's a relief that we've got the biggest field done, and then we can focus on getting them ready for the next year. Right, just over 80%, that's not bad. So that's workers waiting to be unloaded, so we will turn that off. Let's fold the pipe in for a second, get ourselves nicely lined up. Bit more, I think that'll do there. Drop the header onto it. Everything needs a really good clean, and hopefully we'll have a really good payday this year when we come to sell everything, which I think is going to be between November and March we sell everything. Everything's in different months. I think we've got November for the eggs, December possibly for the silage or straw. So yeah, it's going to be, we're not done, because we've got lots to do. I mean, it just looks ridiculous, doesn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, let's because it's on four wheels, it's a little bit easier. So let's, I can't zoom out anymore. You gonna let me zoom out? There we go. Right, let's reverse the skid steer. It actually handles this trailer surprisingly well. I think I'm going to get it over a bit of a bump, which is why it's struggling slightly. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have the hitch on the floor. This is absolutely ridiculous. We'll pull the hub back up just so we can select the right implement. So I'm not sure, I think it was 8,000-ish, just over 8, that's in the combine. We'll see when it stops. Yeah, nearly 9. Right, let's try and push this back in. Unload it because we're just a little bit on the heavy side. There you go. And now we can lift it. This combine, this skid steer is actually surprisingly strong, because I think we're in the air, but yeah, it's lifted that quite high. We do need to clean this, clean the trailer, but we'll just, for now, we'll just get everything put away, or this bit put away, I should say. We're not going to try and not going to try to drive it over with the skid steer. It can go back to its little position with the egg trailer. We've got a lot of eggs that we're going to have to sell as well. Right, we'll turn that off there. Jump into the empty combine. Put the pipe in. Close the tanks. We need to move that Massey as well before it gets run over by the field roller. Where is the field roller? I can't see them. Okay, they're fine. They're not next to it just yet. Right. So pull forwards. Shouldn't take us too long to get everything clean. It will look a lot nicer when it is. We're already down to 70%. It probably needs to have a repaint at some point. But it is a rented machine. We will have a quick look, actually. Let's just do that now before I forget. There we go. Is there a... No, 3.4. As I said before, we need the interest rate to be ideally under 2, but at least starting with a 2. So yeah, not going to take a loan out just yet, but the longer we've got these vehicles leased, the less it will cost us to buy them. So it could be, if we get really profitable year, we could potentially start to afford some of the machines. Right, I believe this is all set up, ready to go. If we put that as first waypoint, I might have to come and get that corner, but that's fine. There we go. And we are ploughing the biggest field. Let's clear the course, start the engine, and we'll get all of this cleaned, and then we can go and put this away. And then I think it's just the header. We will have a quick look as well, as I say, where how much we should be getting for everything. We'll reverse this down, otherwise we're going to have to then reverse it round again. Either way, we've got to reverse something. Okay, I'm making a mess of reversing today. Try and do it with the pedals rather than the hand throttle. I might have better luck. Let's see if we can do this. Right. Now that we're straight, we should be okay. Nearly. It's so close, I can see the pressure washer. Hey, we did it. Right, let's grab this. So there's I think 3 parts that have got to be cleaned here. The back drill part, the hopper unit, and then the tractor. I think there might be even a weight on the tractor. So there's lots that's got to be done. I'll just get these done really quickly. Shouldn't take us too long. That's done. Quickly move over onto the hopper part. Down to 50 already. I don't know if moving it makes it go faster or not. If anyone knows whether moving the pressure washer makes it go faster, or if that's just my imagination, if you do know, please let me know down in the comments, because it could just be my imagination, but it does look like it goes down faster when you move it. Do we have a weight? No, we don't have a weight. That's this done. So we will need to put this away. We'll just go down here for 2 seconds and get ready for this. But we will have a quick look at. It's not that. That's precision farming. Here. So if we sell, that's good. So we can get, potentially, if we sell it at the right time and sell all of it, we would get 35,000 from the wheat. But I think we're going to keep all of the wheat because of the chickens. But we'll get 83,500 from the oats. I think the numbers are potentially going to change, but shouldn't be by much. We will get about nearly 140,000 for the canola. That's brilliant. So that's automatic straight over 200,000 in the bank. Then we'll get about 37,400-ish for the eggs, and we get constantly getting more eggs, which is brilliant. Nearly 70,000 for the silage, nearly 50,000 for the straw, and we're not planning to sell anything else, so that's really good. We're going to be getting a lot of money. If we sold everything, it says down here that we would have at the max price £483,950, but we're not going to be selling the diesel, the DEF or AdBlue, the lime, the lubricating grease, or the wheat. So we are going to be taking probably, what's that? Let's try and work this out quickly. Nearly 100,000, so we're probably going to get about 383,900-ish pounds when we come to sell everything, which is brilliant to see, because I believe if we look at our finances, it's been a loss quite often because of the leasing costs. We've got leasing cost wise, the last 2 months have been minus 40,000 and minus 36,000, whereas we've only had an income of just under 10 and just under 6,000 respectively. That's not really brilliant. We sold something that month, didn't we? Because contracts are being our friends at the moment. We need to do some more big contracts to get some money in. At least that contract that we did today paid for the wages. But that's about it. It's not paid for our shed, the vehicle running costs, or the leasing costs. Let's have a quick look before we end the episode. How much is it going to be to purchase that? 178,000. This one, 165. So we're closer buying that one. This one, 240. It's so expensive. We could afford the header. That's probably about it. We couldn't even afford the corn head. What about the roller? We could afford the roller. We could afford the trailer, probably trailer and the roller. Potentially trailer, roller, and the header trailer. And that's it. Okay. That's quite shocking to see. Especially when I keep checking here and wanting to buy more and more equipment. That'd be nice. I think we're going to have to leave buying new equipment though. So anyway, I think that's a really good place to end the episode. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. As you can probably tell, I'm enjoying making them, even though we're getting negative 50,000 a month. Hopefully that will change soon. But as always, I really do hope you've enjoyed watching the episode. If you have, it would mean a lot if you'd like the video and even subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hopefully we'll see you back here for the next episode. Bye for now.